Hey everyone, I'm Alex the Brick Guy, and welcome to part 2 of building a Lego Mall modular building, where today we're going to be checking out the Marshalls that I have added. And if you haven't seen the last episode, we built the subway right here, which looks awesome, so go check that out after the video if you want to see all about that. But today we're going to be focusing on the Marshalls right here. And this is one of my suggestions. I'm going to be building the rest of the stores inside this mall from your guys' suggestions, so make sure you suggest them down below or join my Discord and tell me about them. But yeah, so let's check out the Marshalls right here. You can see I used a bigger space than the Subway for this one because Marshalls is typically a larger store, so I wanted to have a larger space. But even though it's such a big store usually, I had to cram it into this little space because I can't take up too much space for a store because I want to put as many stores in here as possible. So this does not take up a lot of space, but I still put as much detail as I could and made it look like an actual Marshalls store as much as possible. So here on the outside, you can see the color scheme I used is blue and white. I used blue around the windows and everything, and then white as the background. Just like any Marshall store, you know that like the sign is blue and everything, so I think it looks really well here. You can see in the window we've got a little poster. I did the same thing on the subway. Just some stuff that looks like what you'd see at a normal Marshall store. And around the side right here we have two windows and a door in the middle. In the two side windows you can see some clothing because Marshall sells a lot of clothing. So we have some of that displayed here in the window. And another Marshall sign there above the door. And a little sign for Marshalls on the door, and that door of course opens up and welcomes you into the inside of the store, which I love all the detail that was put into this. Right back here's the cash register. We can see we got a big Marshalls logo on the wall there, and you can see right here is the cash register, which I made look as much as possible like it does in real life. You can see there's a little cash register back there. There's this right here, which usually has a couple of candies on it that you can buy. And I really love how the cash register turns out. It looks incredible. And here in the middle of the store is a little shelf with some stuff on it. There's like some shoes right here, some seasonal stuff like a little bat, a little frog. And I think that looks really well. And then the other wall right here, we've got another shelf packed full of lots of stuff. You know, at Marshall's, you can always find just a whole bunch of random stuff, so I just put a bunch of random stuff here on the shelf, which you can imagine it as whatever you want. And I think it looks really well. I like how the shelf turned out, and it's a nice little mini build. And here's a little view from the top, so you can see it is a pretty tiny area, but it does have a lot of stuff in it. Honestly, I love how this turned out, and I can't wait to build more stuff in this mall right here because these two stores already turned out really well, so I can't wait to see how the other ones turn out. And that's going to do it for the video. Make sure down below you comment what stores I should build next or restaurants. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.